The only reason you're here at all is because of her kindness. Against my better judgment, I went along with it.
I got you now.
Okay, you win.
Do I?
Time, move.
What do you think Scotty would say if he came home now? It's just you and me.
Move right now or I'm warning you. You won't be able to walk for a week.
Promises, promises.
I mean it. My knee, your crotch.
Take a joke, sis. So I got a little frisky. Can you blame me after being inside with a bunch of uglies? Being around a looker like you?
You're in this house. You need to respect me.
Whatever you say, boss.
No more breaking the rules. No more drinking.
One probation officer's enough, thanks.
You don't like it, you know what you can do.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Person who got you out of jail, that's who. I'm starting to see why Scotty didn't want you here in the first place.
I'll tell you exactly why. Because he's afraid the truth will come out.
The truth is you've let him down time and time again.
Like he's so perfect. Stayed out. If you knew the real story.
What's that meant to mean?
Believe me, he ain't no angel. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even been thrown inside in the first place.
Guys, this is John King.
Leg injury.
Yeah, lower left leg. He's also got a fractured left elbow and a clavicle.
Neurological damage?
CT looked okay. What a mess. And the driver just took off, hit and run.
You're joking.
No, threw him into the air, flung him 30 feet into a parked car, and then the guy floors it.
It's disgusting.
Isn't it, though? Leaving someone for dead. It's barely human. The glass they took out of John and ED should help us track down the driver.
Here's hoping. Let's go.
Thought sweet. Scotty's gonna help me out finally. Maybe giving me a place to stay is like his way of making amends, saying sorry.
For what? I still don't understand.
Back in the day, we used to get up to all sorts of mischief. Me and Scotty, a few of the other boys from the hood. Just pinching stuff, bit of breaking and entering, nothing real serious.
Scotty took part in all this.
He was the leader of the pack. Real light with his fingers back then. He's the one that got me into it in the first place. You know what it's like, little brother looking up to big brother, always trying to be like him. Difference between me and him, though, I was the one that got caught.
You can't say it was his fault that you went to jail. You could have made your own decisions.
Scotty set up the job. We were gonna hit the service station. He organized me, all the boys. But at the last minute, he bailed out. Must have got cold feet or something.
That was when he went into the army.
Someone had to step up since he wasn't there. Couldn't let the boys down. They were all psyched, you know?
Not really.
Plus, I wanted to show Scotty that I was the man. That I could be just like him. But then you know the rest. Slope at the servo went psycho and it all turned to crap.
I still say you can't blame Scotty.
He barely came to see me when I got thrown inside. He just left me there to rot. 17, man. I thought I was a real tough guy before I went inside. Didn't know what hit me.
I can't imagine.
Kept out of trouble. Got out early. Tried to go straight, but...
He says he tried to help you many times.
I bet that's what he says.
All that was a long time ago, and he's obviously changed. There's no reason why you can't as well.
Changed, you reckon? Well, I know one thing that's still the same. He still doesn't give a stuff about me.
Big night in theatre?
We had to amputate. Plus, he needed a total splenectomy and he had a large liver laceration.
He'll be with us for a while then?
Yeah, he is certainly looking at a lengthy recovery period. Meanwhile, someone is out there going about their daily business without a care in the world.
I doubt that. I'm sure whoever it is feeling guilty as hell.
Just not guilty enough to own up to what they did.
No, I suppose not. Even if they panicked or whatever, they should have come back as soon as they realised what they'd done. The longer you leave something, the worse it gets. Maybe they're just terrified.
Maybe they don't have a decent bone in their body.
You're doing Mum's osteosarcoma resection today?
She hasn't told you.
Oh, yes, obviously. I just didn't want to stress her out too much by asking lots of questions.
I can't imagine how difficult this must be for all of you. But I bet it means a lot to Yvonne to know that all the girls are around her right now.
You are so lucky to have Chris. The best surgeon there is. And if he stuffs up, he knows he'll have me to deal with.
Libby, he's not going to stuff up.
I know, I was just saying.
It's okay, Libby.
Oh, why am I always saying stupid stuff?
Because you've always got to be talking. Talk, 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 talk. Like there's something wrong with silence.
I'm not always talking.
Yes, you are. You're like a demented canary.
Girls.
So,
Yeah, Tanya. Sorry, Mum, sorry.
where's Fraser?
He's not coming.
He's working. You're about to have serious surgery and he's working.
We've parted company. We've said goodbye.
What, you split up since when?
I don't want to talk about it.
He dumped you. You're about to have a big
No,
operation.
he didn't dump me, Libby. For goodness sake.
Yeah, Libby.
You dumped him. Why?
I didn't. I just need to focus on getting through this operation and getting better. One foot in front of the other. No distractions.
We're here for you, Mum.
Always.
I know. I know you are.
What are you doing here?
I know you don't want to see me, but I couldn't let you go through with this operation without saying that I love you, Mum, so much. And I hope that the operation goes well. I'm sure that it will. And I'll be thinking of you.
Great. Just what I needed.
Bad news?
Yeah, the police want to have a wee chat. Again.
What about?
Oh, the White Towels, Ivy Central, the usual thing. It's like the never-ending story. I just wish I could flick to the final page.
Sorry, Kieran, I've really got to go.
Life is a new HOD, eh? Not all fun and games.
Very little fun, and the games are purely political.
Oh, then it sounds like you need me to take you to lunch. You can have a decent break, and I can spoil you a little.
I've got a mountain of paperwork to get through. Sorry. Do we really have to come here?
Behave. 2 flat whites, thanks, mate.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yes, Tracy, love. Was there something else?
You must be pleased with yourself.
Excuse me?
Under new management, huh? Worked a treat getting your punters back in. Pity you never actually intended on selling to Nigel.
Yeah, well, if you don't like it, you know where the door is.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Trace. Sorry, mate. Better make those to go.
Something smells good. I hope I didn't wake you when I got in last night. What?
Nothing.
Paddy, isn't it?
You mean Ty?
Whatever. What's he done now?
More attitude. Told him to cut it out. And then he told me a few things.
Like what? I swear if he said anything to hurt you, I'll kick his...
Apparently you taught him everything he knows.
Hey?
Breaking and entering, armed robbery. Big Brother was a great mentor.
You already know I was no saint when I was a kid.
No saint. You organized the robbery which he went to jail for.
I started to. But I was feeling all wrong about it. I pulled out. I told Paddy, Ty, whatever, to do the same. Come on, I've told you I was into some dodgy stuff back then.
Not the horrible details.
I was young. I left it all behind when I joined the army.
Yeah, that's not all you left behind by the sounds of it.
Oh, I don't believe it. Ty feeds you his old woe is me line and you fall for it just like that.
You made him what he is.
No.
You did. And then you had your big epiphany and that was that. Stuff the rest of the world.
I tried to help that kid, okay? I told him that if I could do it, so could he. But you know what? He didn't want to, Shanti. What the hell was I meant to do?
Try harder.
When is enough enough? When do you throw in the towel?
If you truly care about somebody, you don't. He's your brother, Scotty.
Tracy, there's someone here who wants to talk to you.
Oh, are they tall, dark and handsome?
I think you're going to want to talk to her anyway. Leanne, this is Tracy. Tracy, this is Leanne Crawford.
Crawford, as in...
Betty. I'm her daughter.
Leanne's been wanting to talk to someone about her mum. I said I thought you might have been the person who spent the most time with her while she was here.
I was, yeah. Your brother came in a few months ago.
Please, I don't want to speak about him. The way he's treated Mum was unforgivable. Hadn't been for his precious family holiday. I mean, I told him to take her. She would have loved it. But his wife and Mum didn't see eye to eye.
And so he left her here. It happens more often than you think.
Not my family. Not to my Mum.
I take it you weren't around over Christmas, yeah?
No. I'm actually based in Moscow. I was in hospital over there when all of this happened. That's why I didn't make the funeral. Now all I can think is, if only I hadn't taken a job so far away. If only I'd been here to look after Mum.
Hey, you can't let yourself think like that. But if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, like...
I've just been trying to piece together Mum's last days. Police have told me some, but...
What do you want to know?
Hi there.
Hi.
You can go in if you like.
No.
Are you a relative?
No, I'm a friend of the family.
Well, it's not as bad as it looks. He's in a stable condition and hopefully he'll be able to walk again when he gets the prosthesis.
A prosthesis? What happened?
No one's told you?
No, I only just got here. I read in the newspaper and...
Well, his leg was crushed badly in the accident and he had surgery last night and his left leg was amputated.
I'm sorry. You have to excuse me.
Poor thing. Was she a relative?
I don't know who she is.
I don't know what it looks like from the outside.
Exactly, the outside. You don't know what the situation is, Shanti.
Oh, fella's in the middle of a domestic.
Not at all.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
You mean still good looking?
I mean, still trying to blame me for all your problems.
Just telling her like I see it, bro.
Yeah? Well, it's about time you changed the record and took some responsibility for your own actions.
Look, can we all just calm down, have a cup of tea and talk about this properly?
Sounds good. Drank all the milk, though.
It's okay. Pop out and get some more.
Can you get me some smokes too, please, Shanti?
For pity's sake.
I'm stressed, bro.
It's fine. Any particular brand?
Nah, not fussy. None of those menthols. I hate those.
Is there anything else you need?
New brother? It's a joke.
Play nice, please.
How dare you boss my wife around like that?
Didn't hear her complaining. Anyways, aren't Indian chicks supposed to be like that? Subservient?
You little... You might have her fooled, but I know you better than that, little brother. Keep this up, you'll be back inside before you know it.
To whakaparanga hoki.
Yeah, same to you.
You want to see me back inside? Go ahead. But I reckon the missus will have something to say about that.
To tell you the truth, I'm beginning not to care.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? You seemed pretty upset when you took off before.
I said I'm fine.
How do you know John?
I'm sorry, I really have to go. Damn it.
I don't think you're in any state to be driving right now.
I'm fine.
I'm Maya.
Please, I just...
And your name is?
Annie.
Why don't we sit down for a minute? We could have a talk or a cup of tea, whatever. Does it normally take this long?
Sometimes. But why?
They need to make sure they tie off the bleed properly.
Otherwise, Mum might die.
She's not gonna die, Libby.
There we go. Saviour.
They've done it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they can just concentrate on removing the tumour now.
That was so intense. Wow, look at Chris, though. He didn't even break a sweat.
That's why he's one of the best.
He is, isn't he?
Here.
Thank you.
I can understand why you're so upset.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's awful what happened to John. If it happened to one of my friends, I'd be devastated as well. But I don't envy whoever did it. I bet they're feeling so guilty they can't eat or sleep. They'll just be replaying that moment over and over in their head. When they hit him. But mostly when they left him. You know who did it, don't you?
Please, you can't tell anyone.
I won't, I promise.
I was driving home from work. I was so tired. I'd been working since 6. Honestly, he just seemed to come out of nowhere and I was so scared. I just kept going. I wasn't thinking, I can't explain. You hate me.
No.
I hate me. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you do, Annie. In your heart, you do.
No, you know me, officer. Always happy to help the police with their inquiries. Yeah, thanks. I hope you're here to apologise.
Nope.
Well, imagine my surprise.
Well, life's full of surprises. Kieran, there's somebody I want you to meet.
And who would that be?
Leanne, this is Kieran, the man I was telling you about. Kieran, this is Leanne.
And?
Leanne Crawford. She's trying to figure out what happened to her mother, Betty. I told her you could help.
Okay? I told him I was sorry. It's only a word and he probably couldn't hear me anyway.
Oh, you never know.
I told him I was going to the police station now.
That won't be easy.
No, but I have to do it. I mean, I knew I would at some stage. My car's locked in my garage, the lights are smashed. I knew I couldn't keep it hidden forever. But what I did, I don't want to keep it hidden anymore. I've been feeling so sick and my head's been spinning, but
that's gone.
I can start my life again. Thank you.
She was sitting right next to you? And you thought she was asleep?
I know it's hard to believe.
What's hard to believe is you didn't call an ambulance when you realised she was dead.
An ambulance wouldn't have helped.
The police then?
Yes, I know that's what I should have done. But I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
So you delivered her to that Ethan Pierce instead? You left my mother to be butchered? My gorgeous, gentle mother? Who never would have harmed a fly?
I didn't know. Look, please believe me,
Get your hand off me, you disgusting maggot.
I hated Ethan Pierce too. I wished him dead for what he did to those people.
Yeah? Well, I wish you did. Or better you suffer for what you did to my mother.
What's wrong with you?
Just another of Ethan's messes to clear up. Please, tell me you've finished work and can help me forget all about it.
Actually, no, I just came to pick up a report I left upstairs.
Come on, Brooke, I'm having a hell of a day. Surely you can spare half an hour.
No, can do. Sorry.
Kip, what is going on? I've been waiting at the evacuation.
A couple more minutes, I'm nearly done.
Countdown starting now. Hey, Betty Crawford's daughter came in today.
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
She wasn't sick. She wanted to talk about her mum.
Well, there's not a lot you could say.
That's why I took her to see Kieran.
Hey?
Why not?
Oh, well, did you stay to watch him swim?
No, but I hope he did. He hasn't paid at all for his part in what happened to poor old Betty.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought I told you to go home.
Yeah, it's these damn throughput figures. They look worse than lame for a second day in a row.
So, you're HOD. What do you care?
A temporary HOD. If I can't explain myself when Sarah gets back. This guy falls down a set of stairs. He's here for 4 hours. Looks bad.
What happened?
Well, he was drunk. He wanted to fight. His wounds are full of gravel and dirt. No one could have processed them quicker than I did.
Sounds fair.
Well, but these figures, they don't tell the story. Then this epileptic woman comes in. Her meds are way out of control. She has 4 grand mal seizures, and she flaming all has to have him here.
You can't torture yourself over statistics. You're doing a great job, and Sarah's going to realise that. Plus, you'll have to beat yourself up somewhere else. I need to use the computer. We all need the workstation. Your shift's over. Go home. What she said, times 2.
Smucker. Choice.
You look like you've earned it.
Oh, I reckon. Check out those walls. Smooth as a baby's butt. What sort of bickies are these?
Indian sweets.
How do you say yum in India?
You say, yum. Hey, Ty's done a good job, hasn't he?
He has. You ever thought about what you'll do when you're done in here?
Take a long hot shower?
One of the conditions of your parole is to find work.
Well, what do you call this? Those walls didn't sand themselves.
Well, you can't keep doing that forever. Besides, you get bored being here all by yourself all day.
I won't be by myself all the time.
A job or jail, it's that simple.
Yes, sir, Sergeant Major Scott, sir.
I'm just trying to help keep you focused, that's all.
Sweet as, bro. I'll chuck this back and hit the 1 answer, okay?
Hey, you busy?
Yes, very. Like I told you. What are you doing here?
Apologising. Just because I'm having a crappy day doesn't mean I should try and dump it all on you.
Forget it. Was there something else?
Yes, I'm rather glad you asked, actually. Because I'm about to head back to the IV, get on the phone and book us a weekend away. 5-star accommodation, champagne, the works. I think we both deserve a break, don't you?
I'm not really sure I can get away.
Oh, come on. You're not going to turn down a weekend of utter indulgence and total luxury, are you? I am talking rock star styles here. Everything you ever dreamed of.
When you put it like that.
Lamont. Hello? Anyone there?